evening, afternoon, everyone. My name is Mark,
And I'm Zoe.
and we are the Board Adventurers coming to you in the year 2025. And we have an exciting year kind of expected for us. We had a great 2024. We played a lot of games that were on our shelves last year. There's a lot of games that we still have on our shelves this year. So this video is basically our goals for 2025. Basically our shelf of shame. And basically we just went through all of the games that we have on our shelves, and we're setting a goal for ourselves as to how many of these games we want to play, or like any specific ones we want to kind of like go out and play by the end of this year. So for me personally, I went through my shelves here. I ended up with 37 games. Of these 37 games, I gave myself, I want to say, a lofty goal. I wanted to play 25% of the unplayed games that I have here by the end of the year. So I'm going to go through the list of 37 that we had. That I have. And then I'm going to pick out 9 that I will hope that by the end of this year I have played, and then maybe we'll have at least reviewed it here on the channel. So let me run through the list. So we'll just scan through the names really quickly. So of the 37 games I have Arcs, SETI, Freelancers, Wandering Galaxy, Seventh Citadel, Andromeda's Edge, Unconscious Mind, Oathsworn, Couture, Cooper Island, Evacuation, Distilled, Vagrant Song, Ginkopolis, The Others, Root, Raiders of the North Sea, Paladins of the West Kingdom, Scholars of the South Tigers. I have one from each of those trilogies that I have not played. Rajas of the Ganges, The City, Pandemic Legacy Season 1, Glenmore 2 Chronicles, Unsettled, Chronicles of Crime 2400, Welcome to the Moon, Caverna, Expeditions, Terra Mystica, Bunny Kingdom, Atlantis Rising, Brass Birmingham, On Mars, Weather Machine, Zombicide Dead or Alive, Tabriz, and Res Arcana Duo. Of those 37, the 9 that I'm gonna look to play by the end of this year, that's my goal that I'm putting into this video right now, holding myself accountable, is SETI, Glenmore 2, Root, Distilled, Paladins of the West Kingdom, Caverna, Tabriz, Ginkopolis, and Wandering Galaxy. I tried to go broad. I tried not to have the same publisher if I could repeat on mine. Otherwise, I would have definitely maybe had Arcs in there. I definitely would have probably put Raiders of the North Sea in there. But I think that for now, this 9 is kind of where I stand, is like the ones that I think I can viably play, table it, and then get it, played between us, and then we can review it.
Nice. I have 9 as well.
Okay.
9 games that I'm hoping to table this year.
Okay.
I chose games that have been on my shelf for quite some time. Not just new games I purchased recently, but games that's like, this has been in my shelf for like 2-3 years and I haven't played it yet. I gotta get to that. I have Ankh, Endless Winter, Hall of the Mountain King, and the Halls of the Mountain King, Kanban EV, Suburbia, My City, Woodcraft, and this is the newest one, but Last Light.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Those are the 9. That
I think these are all viable too, because like a lot of these were on my want to play from last year and also the year before.
Same.
And I think just to hold myself accountable, I got to get through those later games to get to these more recent ones too.
Oh, I'm missing one game.
Oh yeah.
And this is kind of a 2-for-1, but this is Arkham Horror, and I have the board game and the card game for no reason.
Nice.
But I have both, and I need to want to play one of those.
Nice. And it's weird because I thought you'd put Creature Caravan on your list to play.
I try to avoid games that just came in.
Okay.
And focus on games that's been on my shelf for a
I,
while.
I did not stick to that.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah, because I have SETI on here.
Yeah.
I've set up. So personally, I've set up SETI
Mhm.
twice already. I read the rule book
Mhm.
and then I've cleared it for another game because I was like, I need to make sure I have the right mindset and the right people just to sit down and play this game.
Yeah.
But SETI is up there just because I think I'm most excited for that one, just of all the hype that I'm hearing about it right now in 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think Root is something that I need to get around to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have toyed with the app. It just I just can't get into the app as well as I should be. Like I like tabling my games.
I totally hear you. I've been playing a lot more Board Game Arena, and one of the things is like, for some of these games, I want to table it first before I play it on Board Game Arena, because just so I understand more of the rule set before you get into a digital setting of the game.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask, out of the 9 that you've chosen, what's the one that you're gonna table next? What's the one that you go next board game day? This is the one I'm bringing to the table.
Yeah, so to be honest, I read the rule book already for Paladins, Tabriz, and SETI. I was going to play SETI on New Year. Sorry, I was going to play Tabriz on New Year's Day.
Yeah,
but that didn't kind of go through. So I think SETI is going to be the game that I'm going to try to table next.
Nice.
Definitely want to play SETI. That's the one I'm most excited, I think, for. But that's not to say the other games are not as exciting because they've been kind of in that queue. They need to get played too. Like they're just otherwise they're just collecting dust. I'm like that's not fair to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 games for me that I was like, if I can get played next. I don't even know if I mentioned one of them when I was going through my list. But one is Ankh, because I don't know if we've ever really played a ton of Eric Lang games. And I feel like
we have
one of the themes from last year that I'm thinking back to is that we played a lot of big designers games for the first time last year.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
really delved into certain designers.
Yeah.
And Ankh is like, I have an Eric Lang game. It's not one of his highly ranked games, but it's an Eric Lang game. I want a table that's got to get his designs.
Right.
And Woodcraft. Woodcraft
seems like a fun game too.
And I want to get that to the table.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I think we've got recommended Blood Rage too from one of our comments from our like top videos.
Yeah.
And that's definitely one that I had been meaning to kind of check out.
Same. Yeah. The problem with Blood Rage, and this is like a CMON game thing, is those games are not cheap. Yeah. And if I don't know if I'm gonna like a game, that's a lot of investment in those games. But I do want to play Blood Rage. And I got Ankh. I know, probably gonna say, well, Ankh is an expensive game. I got it on sale.
Yeah.
So
and for me, like I'm not really much into like the battling. I like battling as a combination with other mechanics. But it feels like Blood Rage is just area control. But like, I mean, I enjoyed Wonderland's War enough. I'm thinking maybe like Blood Rage would be where I want to jump in.
Yeah.
If not, then Ankh would be, since it's the one we have. Like, that'd be the one we should go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was looking at my list and I was like, man, there's a lot of games that just have been kind of sitting here for a while.
Yeah.
And it's time to kind of get them off the shelf.
100%.
Yeah, but that is our goal right now for the year 2025. We definitely will look to put out videos for these games once we've tabled them. But if I was to look at the games that I want to table, kind of the games that you possibly want to table, this is probably going to be the heaviest like weight of games we'll have over the past like couple of years. We trend light.
We trend light because it's easier to learn and get
easier to table.
Yeah,
it doesn't take as much time. So if we're gonna possibly play these games, these are gonna take probably the full day. Like if we had Kanban EV, and then if I somehow table on Mars,
oh my goodness,
that's gonna be wild. Yeah. I mean, I will say Kanban EV would be a game that I would want to table off of yours.
Every time I pick up that rule book, I put it right back down. But I want to table that.
Yeah. But I mean, this year so far has started off good. We start off with some Castle Combo, which was like a game that we somehow picked up. We actually got to table Great Western Trail, which we haven't played a Fister game, but Fister might be on that list now.
Yeah, and his game's on your list, but I played Concopolis this year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Board Game Arena. So Technically not, but
Hmm.
I've tabled it digitally and enjoyed it.
No, like once we'll table it.
Yeah.
I pulled out that rule book, set it up, and I just put it back. There's just not enough time. There's not
Yeah.
enough time for games. Yeah. All right, but that is our kind of shelf of shame.
Mhm.
Our goals for 2025, what we intend to play,
Yeah.
holding us accountable with our own video.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know if there's any of these games that you think we should try to table this year. Because again, I doubt I'm gonna get through all 37 of these games.
Same.
There's
Yeah.
gonna be more games coming in. Like I'm gonna be honest, that Vantage game from Swimmeyer has
Yeah.
my name on it.
There's a bunch of games from 2024 we haven't gone to
Yeah,
that we probably should
we still have
purchase.
way too many.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know if there's any games you think we should check out.
Yep.
We are the Board Adventurers. I'm Mark.
And I'm Zope.
We'll see you on the next adventure.